Frank Darris, America's top insurance attorney, and we're going to be talking about long-term health care insurance. And Frank, would you agree with what I'm saying, that most people just don't have enough long-term care insurance?
I think most people don't have long-term care insurance because it forces us to take a look ahead and say, wait a minute, I have to recognize that one day I'm going to need help with the activities of daily living, which is toileting, is eating, is transferring, getting up and down from bed or in and out of a chair, getting dressed, bathing, and or I'm going to have some cognitive problems that are going to prevent me from doing those same kinds of things. Long-term care would provide at-home care, which is really popular. I mean, why should I leave my house to have to go get care or treatment in an assisted living facility or a nursing home unless I really don't have anybody that can help me stay at home and enjoy my life? I know that there are women out there right now in their 70s and 80s that don't want a stranger coming into their house to help them go to the bathroom. They want somebody that looks familiar, like a friend or a relative. And some of these policies let you do that. They let you have a friend or a relative give you those at-home things that you need.
A lot of people think, I've got this covered, only to find out, not so fast, my friend, the length of time of long-term is in the eyes of the beholder. In this case, many times, in the eyes of the insurer. Right.
So we can set the table. As a consumer, we can pick a dollar amount per day, whether it's $50 a day, all the way up to a maximum of $400 a day of services that we'd like to get insured. We can also have a cost of living inflation rider attached. So $400 today with a 5% inflation rider will be worth $420 next year. 20 years from now, it might be worth $1,000 a day. Who knows how expensive healthcare is going to be 20 years from now? My guess is it's not going to be cheaper. So we can buy a daily amount. How much do we want of protection per day? Anywhere from 50 to 400. And what's the length of time? Most people that are going to be chronically in need of home services or home care, they want that benefit to last. There are policies that have a 3-year max, or a 5-year max, or a 7-year max, or a 10-year max. I'm saying let's get something so that even if it's $50 a day times 30, that's $1,500 a month. Over the course of a year, that's $18,000 worth of help of insurance that if I can stay home and get help with those services I need, great. If I go to an assisted living facility and I get $1,500 a month towards that bill, fantastic. If I need to go to a nursing home, hey, look, Medicare will pay for that, but I want to make sure my extras are covered. So those are things that we first have to decide how much per day, and anything is better than nothing. So if it's $50, great, let's step up. And if it's just 3 years worth of coverage, fantastic. It's better than going bankrupt in the first year that you need $18,000 worth of coverage and you have no insurance. And it's not expensive because if you're younger, in your 50s or 60s, the carrier knows you're not going to need the services for 15 or 20 years. They can't give you a sticker shock premium and still expect to sell it. And you make sure you pay your premium on time every time, because what I see carriers doing is somebody misses a premium at 60, no problem. The carrier says you're young, you're fun, and you're making a premium payment. You're late, no problem. Hey, you miss a premium payment at 80, they're going to lapse the policy because they know you're 2 years, 5 years, 7 years away from making a full claim on the policy, and they're not very forgiving in terms of lapse.